Let's begin with our prayer today, and then we will go on to our backs. Sometimes I have intentions on starting class on the back, and then I'm like, oh, but I forgot the prayer. So let's do the prayer now. So let's all place our hands in prayer position at your heart center. And Namaste. Namaste means the supreme sweetness that exists within my heart and soul honors the same divine light that dwells within you. We are one. So opening to the sacred ask, may this practice be an opportunity for awareness and healing to occur in my body, mind, and soul. Staying in present time, may I move consciously, mindfully, connecting each movement with my breath and release the physical and emotional tension that restricts and distracts me. May I develop a healthy relationship with my body, as well as the thoughts that create both conflict and wonder in my life. May this practice open my body for better health, my mind for greater understanding, and my heart for deeper capacity to love. Place your prayer at your third eye. May I know the truth. Place your prayer at your lips. May I speak the truth. Place your prayer at your heart center. May I feel it. Good. Place your hands on top of your knees, close your eyes, and begin to breathe in and out through your nose. And try to create as long of an inhale and as long of an exhale as you can. So slow it down and control it. And then just imagine that you're filling up every cell in your body with new, fresh prana, new, fresh breath. This is your life force, your breath. You should think of it in that way. Take notice of how you feel in this moment, physically and emotionally, so that you can be aware of the change at the end of class in the way that you feel. So as you inhale, feel that breath. Just breathe by the tip of your nose. Follow that breath as it moves up into your sinuses and then all the way down till the pelvic floor. And as you breathe in this way, maybe then feel that breath expand from east to west. So feel it going into the shoulders, maybe down the arms. Maybe feel the expansion of the rib cage as you inhale. And then feel the rib cage moving back to its original position as you exhale. And the same with the belly. And even become so aware of the breath and the movement of the breath on the body that you can feel the breath in the back of your neck as your neck expands from side to side. With every inhale that you take, allow the spine to grow a little taller. With every exhale that you take, allow the muscles in the body, the nervous system in the body, allow that to relax and calm down. This is the most important time in your practice. This is the time in the practice where we separate ourselves from the outside world and we take ourselves on an inward journey. So if your mind begins to wander off with different types of thoughts, maybe about your weekend or what you did yesterday or maybe what you need to do later on, just rein that breath in, bring it back in, and trace the breath with the mind as it flows through the body. Just follow the breath. Good. And keeping that nice steady inhale and that nice steady exhale, let's begin to just open our eyes for a moment. So we're going to work on the eyes this morning. And then we're going to give ourselves a little self-massage before we begin to create some movement within the body. So just keep your gaze steady and keep it forward. And I want you to think about a clock. Imagine there's a clock in front of you, and I want you to take your gaze, keep your head still and forward, and just take the eyes all the way up at 12 o'clock, but as high up above you as you can. And you might feel a little strain in the eye, and that's okay. That's what we want. We want to work on the muscles of the eyes. So look up, keep looking up as high as you can. Hold it there. And this is going to be your inhale. And then as you exhale, take the gaze all the way down at the floor without moving your head. Just move your eyes right there in front of you on the floor, as close to the body as you can. And that will be your exhale. And then inhale, take your gaze straight up above you at 12 o'clock. And then exhale, straight down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Good. Now take your gaze over at 3 o'clock on the clock, all the way over to the right, as far over to the right as you possibly can go. And now go over to 9 o'clock on the clock, as far over to the left as you possibly can go. And then inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. One more time. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Good. Now, inhale, take your gaze back up at 12 o'clock, and we're going to work our way around the clock. So over to 3, down to 6, over to 9, up to 12, over to 3, down to 6, over to 9, and up to 12. Now reverse that. Over to 9, down to 6, over to 3, up to 12. One more time. Over to 9, down to 3, down to 6, over to 3, and up to 12. Good. Now close your eyes. Take your hands in front of you in prayer position and rub your hands together really quickly, and try to create as much heat and as much friction as you can. So the heat is the warmth that's going to soothe your eyes. The friction is the energy that we're going to draw in through the eyes. So see if you can feel that energy coming off the palms of your hands as you place your palms over your eyes. Allow them to hover there at first. See if you can be in tune with that, feeling the energy, imagine it, and then allow the palms to rest on top of the eyes, and allow the warmth of your hands to soothe the eyes, to relax the eyes. Right? Our eyes do a lot of work for us every day, all day. Show them a little love and care. Good. And now take your fingers and start to massage your hairline. So just working from the top of the forehead, creating these little circles. Be sure to press down a little firmer on the outstroke. So just pushing away. Imagine you're pushing away the heat and the acid that builds up in the face and the tension. So we hold on to a lot of stress and tension in our hairline. Let's begin to remove it. So just pressing down and sweeping that tension away. Sweep it away. Pay close attention to the temples, releasing any tension there. Pay close attention to the jawline, paying close attention to the jaw, the hinge of the jaw. Right? We keep a lot of tension stored up there. And then working around the ears to the back of the neck, my favorite spot. When you reach the back of the neck, you might even get some goosebumps and some chills, right? So that feels really good when you get to the back of the neck. Just pay close attention to the muscles that run up and down the sides of the cervical spine, and don't press so much down onto the spine itself. Think about the muscles, and maybe even give it a good squeeze as you squeeze out all that tension. Let that be your intention, to get rid of that tension. Good. And maybe even move on to the shoulders, just rubbing those muscles, just soothing them and making them feel good. Good. And then once you're done, if you're done, you can certainly stay there. Work your way back around the hairline, over the top of the ears. Good. Paying close attention to the jaw, the temple, all the way up to the forehead. And then take yourself down onto the eyebrows and push away. Push away the tension that you store in that hairline of your eyebrow. Good. And then I want you to take all of your fingers and start to comb into the scalp of your hair. And get all the way up onto the crown of your head and grab a hold of your hair. And then just give it a little pull. That helps to make the blood capillaries wake up. Feel that. And then release. Take your hands down by your side. Take notice of how you feel. Take notice of how awake the scalp feels, how calm and relaxed the entire face feels. Good. Go back to your breath. Just allow yourself to be. Nothing matters. Only what you feel inside, the experience, the sensations, notice them. As subtle as they may be, try to notice them. Good. Take an inhale, lift your rib cage up out of your waist. Then lift your heart up towards the sky. And then reach the crown of your head to the sky and press the skull back towards the wall behind you. Feel the change in the cervical spine. Relax the shoulders, relax the side body. Feel the shoulders, the side body melting down towards the floor as the spine grows tall. So visualize your spine inside of your mind here. Palms are facing down. Let your fingertips cup the front of your knees for leverage, and then just rock a little forward on the pelvic floor. So feel that, and feel the sits bones underneath you. 2 sits bones should be pressing firmly down into your mat. Rock a little bit onto the front of those sits bones. So take those 2 pelvic ridges, those 2 bones in the front of your hips, and draw them towards me. Good. And as you do that, you may feel that you're popping out the rib cage, right? Close off the front of your rib cage. And feel the change in the thoracic spine. Draw the shoulder blades together. Squeeze them together. Keep going. And then relax them down. Good. Lift up through the crown of the head. Breathe into the body. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Let your head hang forward. Let it go. Let it go. Feel that stretch up the sides of the cervical spine. Take notice of the right and left side of the cervical spine. Do you feel equally balanced there? Maybe one side is a little tighter than the other. That could be tension, or that could just be the way you slept last night. Just keep letting the head get heavier. Good. And then rock the head from right to left. Just right to left. Just feeling that gentle stretch up the sides of the neck. Just let it swing from right to left. Not really holding on and not really guiding it, just letting it go. Good. Then let your head fall back to center. And then as you inhale, start to lift your head, lift your gaze, lift up through the crown of the head, and then take your gaze up at the ceiling. Open up the throat in the front of your neck. If you have issues with your neck, just keep the gaze up at the corner where the wall meets the ceiling. If not, you can drop that head all the way back, opening up your throat and the front of your neck. And then when you begin your exhale, allow the chin to come back down to the chest. Release the head, let it go. Good. Inhale, lift your head, lift your gaze, lift up. Grow tall before you drop that head back, especially through the heart center. Lift up through the heart. That'll help to release the neck, take away any discomfort. Good. And then exhale the chin back down to the chest. Good. And now inhale, lift your head, lift your gaze, hold it there. Good. Relax your shoulders. Good. Inhale your arms out and up and over your head. Take your right hand and cross it over the left. So over the back of the left hand, and then turn your palms so they face one another and interlace your fingers together. Once you get a hold of that, straighten out the arms by squeezing out the elbows to the head. And I'm not going to do this so much though, because it cuts off my audio. If I squeeze my head, it's going to cut off my audio, right? So squeeze out the elbows to the head. Reach those knuckles up towards the sky. Good. This is your inhale. As you exhale, allow the elbows to open out to the side. Allow the hands to rest on top of the skull, and then draw the elbows back towards the wall behind you. So this is your exhale. As you inhale, press the knuckles towards the sky, straighten out the arms. Exhale, elbows out to the side, draw the elbows back. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Last time. Exhale, bend the elbows and draw them back. Good. Inhale the knuckles straight up. Twist your torso to the right. as far as you can go. And when you can't go anymore, hold it there and then just take your gaze as far to the right as you possibly can. Good. Just feel that stretch up the left side of the body. Hold it there. Breathe. Straighten out the arms. Squeeze those knuckles up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale. And one more breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, under your hands, take your right hand behind your right hip, left hand, turn your palm so that it's facing you. The back of the hand is on top of that right knee. Good. And now inhale, grow nice and tall. And then exhale, twist, close your eyes. Twist from your waist first, then your rib cage, then your chest, and then your shoulders, and take your gaze over your right shoulder. Good. Hold it there. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Lift up through the heart center. Lift up through the crown of the head as you inhale. And as you exhale, just slowly bring yourself right back to center. Hands on top of your knees. Close your eyes. Breathe into the body. Nice slow long inhale. And a nice slow long exhale. Good. Same thing on the other side. Inhale your arms out and up. And now cross the opposite way. So left hand comes behind the right. Turn your palms towards one another. Interlace your fingers together. Squeeze at your elbows and try to get those arms right there alongside of your ears. Try to relax. Drop those shoulders down. Relax through the shoulders. Inhale. Press up through the knuckles. Grow tall. Exhale. Bend the elbows and then draw the elbows back. Good. Inhale. Press up. Exhale, bend the elbows, draw the elbows back. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale last time. Inhale, press up. Twist to the left, go as far as you can. And then take your gaze as far as you can to the left. Good. Try not to create any tension, any rigidity. Don't force anything. Maybe even relax a little bit here. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Feel that stretch running up the right side of the body, right there behind that right rib cage. Just pay close attention to what you feel, where you feel it, and how it feels to you. Good. One more breath here. Inhale. And then exhale, release your hands. Take your left hand behind your left hip, right hand, palm open, back of the hand on top of that left knee. Inhale, grow nice and tall. And then exhale, twist waist, rib cage, chest and shoulders. And then take your gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, grow nice and tall. Lift up your hands and slowly bring yourself back to center. Feel the spine unwinding as you bring yourself back to center. Come to rest there for a moment. Palms are facing down, fingertips grip at the front of your knees. Let's do a seated cat and cow. So tuck your tailbone under, draw your navel back, your heart back, your chin to your chest. So feel as though you're rounding through the back body and opening up the back of the spine, right? Visualize that inside of your mind. And as you inhale, rock forward on the pelvic floor, pull the belly forward, pull the heart forward, and then begin to lift your gaze up towards the sky. Open up the throat, the front of the neck, open up the front body, lift up through the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, round, tuck your tailbone, draw your navel back, your heart back, your chin to your chest. Good. Inhale, rock forward on the pelvic floor, push the belly forward, push the heart forward, lift up through the crown of your head. This is your cow. And exhale into your cat, round. Good. Inhale. Breathe into your body as you move. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, come into a neutral spine. Hold it there. Gaze is forward. Hold it there. Relax your shoulders. And take your left hand and place it on the floor. Fingertips on the floor. Right there on the left of your left hip. Take your right arm, reach it up. And then reach your right arm over towards that left wall. So here, try to keep that right arm right there alongside of your right ear. So maybe draw that arm back towards the wall behind you. So don't close off this right shoulder or the right side of the chest. And you want to really stretch up the right side of the body. And then feel that right hip. Is it lifted up off of the floor? If so, press into that left hand, push the floor away with that left hand so that you can reconnect that right hip. And then feel that roundness happening through the right side of the body. And then reach a little bit more through the fingertips, get a nice stretch through the right side. And then inhale, come back up to center, grow tall, left arm reaches up, and then exhale it over to the right. And again, walk that arm back, get it in line with that left ear, reach through the fingertips, notice that left hip, is it lifting? Just press into that right hand and reconnect, press that left hip down, feel that C-like shape effect that's happening with the body, feel that openness in the left side of that hip. Good, and now let's flow. Inhale, both arms up, exhale over to the left, right arm reaches over, reconnect that right hip. Good, and then inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right. Inhale back to center. Follow the breath. Exhale over to the left. Maybe lower down a little more. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right. Good. Inhale back to center and exhale over to the left. Hold it here. Take your right hand, place it behind your head. And take that right elbow, walk it back towards the back of the room as you take your gaze up towards the sky. So that left arm is straight. You might need to walk it out a little bit. So press down strongly into that left hand. Left arm is nice and straight. Walk that right elbow back. Feel that stretch. This is your inhale. And then as you exhale, take that elbow towards that left hand. Feel that upper body twist. And then inhale, open back up again. Walk that elbow back. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Good. Release that right arm up. Look up. Bend that left elbow. Push the floor away. Bring yourself back up to center. Right hand comes to the floor. Left arm up and over. Good. Reconnect that left hip. Hold it there. Take that left hand. Place it behind your head. Walk that elbow back. Take your gaze up. And then exhale. Elbow towards right hand. And then inhale as you open. Good. Exhale. Elbow towards right hand. Inhale as you open. Good. Exhale. Elbow towards right hand. Twist. Inhale. Open. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Good. Hold it there. Left arm reaches up. Bend that right elbow. Push the floor away. Bring yourself back to center. Take your hands, place them in front of your knees. Cat and cow. Round through the back body. Inhale. Draw the belly forward. Heart forward. Lift your gaze. Good. Exhale. Round through the back body. Inhale, draw the belly forward, heart forward, relax your shoulders, lift up through the crown of the head. Exhale, round. And inhale, come forward, belly forward, heart forward, lift up through the crown of the head. Good, bring your spine to a neutral position. Find length in your spine, so lift the rib cage, lift the heart, lift the crown of the head. Imagine your rib cage, take it around in a circle, just the rib cage. So start off nice and slow, nice and small, I mean. Sometimes my mouth just says words, I don't know where they come from. So just hover that rib cage over the top of your hip. So picture it inside of your mind. Now start to make that circle a little bigger. So use your hands as leverage. So you can guide yourself with your hands. You can press down into them as you lean forward, hold on to the front of the knees as you bring yourself back and around, right? So relaxing the body, just moving through the body, just feeling the sensations that you feel. How does it feel? Is there any discomfort? Good. Just relax into those spaces, breathe into those spaces of discomfort. And then whenever you're ready, reverse that direction. Let's reverse it. Breathe into the body. Good, and then bring your spine right straight into a nice straight tall spine. Come into a neutral spine, relax your shoulders. Good, breathe into the body. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. So if you're sitting on something, you might want to remove it. We're going to do a forward fold. So take your legs and extend them straight out in front of you. And see how you feel here. So if you feel like you're too rounded and you're having a hard time sitting straight up, walk off the pelvis. So lift up your left hip, slide it back, lower it down. Lift up your right hip, slide it back, lower it down, and keep doing that. So you're walking off the pelvis, right? And coming a little bit more onto the front of those sits bones. And then once you arrive there, just allow your hands to rest on top of your shins, your thighs, wherever you're at. And start to draw your heart up and forward. Relax your shoulders. Press down into the backs of the legs and draw your toes towards your shins. Try to have your feet at least hip distance apart or a little closer, but not touching. And then flex the feet, draw the toes towards your shins, spread your toes out nice and wide. Good. Lift up through the heart center. Keep working on coming a little bit more forward on that pelvis. So draw those two pelvic ridges towards your feet. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, lift up through your heart. As you exhale, take your heart a little bit forward. Good. Again, inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, take your heart a little bit forward. Slide your hands a little bit closer to your feet. Good. Inhale, lift the heart, reach the heart up. Exhale, melt it towards your feet. Good. Hold it there if you need to. And if this is as far as you can go, just hold it there and breathe into the body. The body's working and you can feel that. Close your eyes. Feel the body working, the entire back body, the abdominal core, the quadriceps as well. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Maybe be able to grab a hold of the tops of your toes. So if you have a hold of the tops of your toes, relax your shoulders, lift up through the crown of the head. If getting your fingertips to the tops of your toes is not happening for you, this is where the strap comes in, right? You think of the strap as an extension of your arms. You take it to the bottom of the feet and you use it as an extension on your arms, okay? Everyone has different levels of flexibility. Just work within your level of flexibility, right? Fingertips are on top of the toes, or you have a hold of the strap. Draw the toes towards your shins, lift up through the heart center, look up, lift the heart. This is your inhale. As you exhale, point your toes towards the wall in front of you, drop your chin to your chest. As you point your toes towards the wall in front of you, you're going to feel the entire back body stretching. Good. And then inhale, flex your feet, lift your heart, look forward. Exhale, point your toes, drop your head. Stretch. Inhale, flex your feet, lift your gaze, lift your heart. Exhale, point your toes, drop your chin to your chest. Stretch. Inhale, flex your feet, lift your gaze, lift your heart, relax your shoulders. Feel that stretch of the back of your leg. As you exhale, point your toes, drop your chin. Stretch the back body. Good. Inhale, lift your gaze, hold it here. Take your right hand and grab a hold of the outer edge of your left foot. And then bend that left knee and sit up nice and tall. You're going to lift that foot right up off the floor. Okay, so have a bent knee at first, and you're going to work your way into straightening out that leg. But first, I want you to think about the upper body. I want you to sit up nice and tall. So try not to lean back. So sit up nice and tall on those sits bones. Lift the heart. Take that left hand, sweep it back towards the back of the room. Square your shoulders off to that side wall. So draw that shoulder back first, right? So try to get the upper body square. Try not to lose that, right? Palm facing forward, fingertips reaching towards that wall behind you. That will help you. And then once you start to straighten out that leg, that's going to draw that right hand forward and that right shoulder forward. So then pull that right shoulder forward, close your eyes, breathe into, get to your edge and just hold it there. Let the foot flex, let that left heel relax, breathe into that stretch, let it feel good. It might be a little intense. If it's a little intense, you might want to bend the knee at first, right? Bend the knee at first, let the muscles stretch, let it begin to relax, and then go for the deeper stretch, right? Or the deeper stretch might not even be available to you today. So just listen to your body, see how your body feels. Try to lift up nice and tall. Try to shine your heart to that left wall. Reach back with those fingertips. Take one more breath here. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you can bend that knee and lower that left foot down to the floor. And then take that left arm, sweep it across the room, take it to the outside of that right foot. Bend the right knee, lift the foot up off the floor. Right arm reaches back. Reach back through your fingertips, square your shoulders off to that side wall, and then lift up nice and tall. So press into your sits bones, sit up nice and tall. Good. So maybe you want to work on this part of it today. Maybe you want to work on really squaring, getting that twist. So think about that twist from the waist, twist the rib cage and the chest towards that right wall, as well as the shoulders. Reaching back through that right hand, and then start to work on the shoulders. Draw that right shoulder back, left shoulder comes forward. Maybe you want to stay here and just think about and lifting up and sitting up nice and tall. Or if you're good and you're comfortable and you feel nothing, press out through that right heel. Feel that stretch up the right side of that leg, the IT band, the hamstring. Good. Feel that. Breathe into it. Reach back. Try to keep squaring your shoulders off to that right wall. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, bend the knee, lower the foot down. Take that right foot, place it on top of the right. Take that right hand, place it back on top of that right foot. Left hand on top of the left foot. Draw your toes towards your shin. Lift up through the heart. Relax your shoulders. Lift the crown of your head. As you exhale, drop the chin. Point your toes. Good. Inhale, flex the feet. Lift the heart. Lift the gaze. Exhale, drop the chin. Point the toes. Feel that stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, point the toes, drop the head. Inhale, lift. Exhale, point the toes, drop the head. Inhale, lift, hold it here. Eyes are closed. Just walk your hands back towards your thighs. Place them on top of your thighs. Lift up through the heart. Relax your shoulders. Breathe into the body. Just visualize the structure of the body right now, the shape that you're in. Visualize it. Relax it. Breathe. Good. Let's come into tabletop position. So I'm going to face you in this tabletop position. For everybody else, just stay long on your mat. So come into tabletop position onto all fours. Allow your fingertips to spread out nice and wide. Good. Knees right underneath your hips. Make sure that your torso is fully elongated, so you're not crunching it up and compacting it. So make sure it's nice and open. The spine is nice and open. Good. Let's do a little cat and cow. We're going to do a couple of rounds of cat and cow and then lateral cat and cow, just to warm our spines up a little bit more. Tuck the tailbone, lift the navel, lift the heart, drop your head. Good. Now, once you're here, rounding through the back body, lift the heart up a little bit more. Press the heart up into the back body. Good. And as you inhale, curl the tailbone up. Let the belly relax. Slide the heart forward. Shoulders away from your ears. Lift your gaze. Good. Relax the belly. Exhale. Tuck the tailbone. Lift the navel. Lift the heart. Drop the head. And as you inhale, lift your tailbone. Curl it up. Relax the belly. Slide the heart forward. Lift your gaze. Good. Exhale. Tuck the tailbone. Lift the navel. Lift the heart. Drop the head. Good. And then inhale, lift your tailbone, relax your belly, slide your heart forward, lift your gaze, pull those shoulders away from your ears. And now bring your spine into a neutral position. So when you come into a neutral position, just close off the front of the rib cage. That'll bring you into a neutral position. Good. Now take your left hip and push it out to the left as far as you can go. Take your gaze down at the floor. So what you're going to do is you don't want to look at your left hip. You want to take your left ear to your left hip. So the gaze stays down at the floor. Maybe you'll be looking over that left hand or maybe even past that left hand. But think about opening up the right side of the body so that right shoulder slides forward, left shoulder slips back, right? And then as you exhale, inhale, relax the body, allow your body to come back to center. Just relax it. Let it just fall back to center. Good. Now push your right hip all the way over to the right and take your gaze over to the right. Open up the left side. Let that left shoulder come forward, right shoulder come back. And then inhale yourself back to center. Exhale, left hip, left ear. Inhale back to center. Exhale, right hip, right ear. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left hip, left ear. Good. Inhale back to center. One more time on each side. Right hip, right ear. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left hip, left ear. Good. And then inhale, come back to center. Good. Hold it here. Take your right leg and extend it out to the right. And then the toes are pointing forward. So the foot is flat down on the floor, and then walk your hands back towards your body and then stand up onto that left knee. So then once you get here, you want to take a look at your alignment. That right heel, that right ankle should be in line with your left knee. And then stand on that left knee. Top of that left foot is on the floor. Feel grounded there. Take your right hand, rest it on top of that right thigh, the outside of that right thigh, and then take that left arm, reach it up, and then over that right leg. So I can only go this far. So you guys, if you want to go a little further, just start to open up the left side of the body and reach through those fingertips. Good. Really stretch through the left side of the body from the knee all the way out through the fingertips. Let that feel really good. Inhale and exhale. Close your eyes. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. Feel yourself growing a little longer through the left side of the body. Good. And then inhale, bring yourself back to center. Take your hands back into your tabletop position. And then just turn those toes out just a little bit. They'll be just pointing, yep, at that right corner of the mat. You'll feel the difference, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to take our hips around in a circle. So I want you to sweep the hips forward, bend that right knee as you drop the hips over to the right, and then drop the hips back. Take them to the left, take them forward, take them to the right, and drop them back. So just close your eyes. Just imagine your hips, taking them around in a circle. So create this circle on your mat with your hips. Go as far as is comfortable for you. And you can move that right foot however you need to, right? Just breathing into the body, just working on those hips, those surrounding muscles, just activating them and stretching them and creating a little bit of strength there, right? Breathe into it. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale, and then reverse that circle whenever you're ready. Good. And the next time that knee is all the way bent, hold it right there. So knee is bent, hips are dropping down to the floor. Walk your hands back. Take your hands into prayer position with your fingertips pointing down towards the floor like so. Just drop your hips, okay? Try to keep that right foot attached to the floor. Try not to allow the toes to lift because we really want to get a stretch in this leg as well, okay? As you inhale, take the prayer up, flip the palms so that the prayer fingertips are pointing towards the sky. That right leg straightens out and reach up towards the sky like so. Okay? Did that hurt your knee? As you exhale, take the prayer down. Take the prayer down the body. Fingertips start to point down towards the floor as you bend the knee and drop the hips, right? So inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee, drop the hips. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, last time. And exhale. Good. Come back down onto all fours. Rock your hips from right to left. And as you do that, take notice of how you feel on the right side compared to the left. Good. And then take that left leg out to the left. Toes are pointing forward. Walk your hands back towards your body. Stand up on that right knee. Feel grounded through that right knee as well as the top of that right foot. That left foot is firmly down onto the mat. Left hand rests on the outside of that left leg. Right arm reaches up. Start to stretch, start to reach, and as you exhale, just walk that hand across the ceiling towards that left wall. Open up the right side of the body. Feel that stretch. Let it feel good. Inhale. And exhale, soften, soften, relax. Good, one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, rise. Take your hands back to the floor. Turn that left heel in a little bit. Good. And let's start to make circles. So sweep those hips around in a circle, bending that knee and straightening that knee. You can lift those toes up off the floor in this position while we're creating these circles. So you want to move that foot and your hands however you need to be comfortable here as you do this. Just think about the hips. Try to create a circle like you're drawing a circle on the floor. Take them all the way back. Bring them all the way forward. See how big you can make that circle. Really bend that left knee and drop those hips down. See how much space you can create there. Good, and then reverse that direction whenever you want. Good, sweep it around. Just relax through the hips. Good, maybe make it a little bit bigger. See how big you can make that circle. Just lift that left foot whenever you need to, right? Good, just let it feel good. Open up those hips, open up that hamstring. Good, and the next time that left knee is bent, stop there, pause there, walk your hands back. Just let that pelvic floor drop down to the mat. Good. Fingertips are pointing down now, hands in prayer position. So your reversed prayer. As you straighten out that left leg, you draw that prayer up the body and then straight up towards the sky and stretch and reach. Good. And then exhale, drop the prayer down, flip the prayer, fingertips point down, you squat down. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And just one more. Inhale. And exhale. I'm going to take your hands to the mat. Come back into tabletop position. Rock your hips from right to left. Good. Sweep the hips around in a circle. Tucking the tailbone under and then curling it back up. Just really relaxing every muscle that surrounds your hips. Feel it. Close your eyes. Soften all those muscles. Reverse that circle. Just lifting the tailbone and sweeping that pelvis around in a circle. Good. And then sit yourself down onto your heels. Hands on top of your thighs. Eyes are closed. See how you feel. Good. And then take your hands in prayer position in front of you. Interlace your fingers together and then turn your palms out towards me and spread your fingers out nice and wide. The thumbs should be pointing down towards the floor. Focus on the knuckle underneath your index finger and really start to push through that knuckle. Feel that stretch. And now drop your chin to your chest and push your hands forward and feel the upper back body opening as you press forward. Keep pressing forward and then draw the shoulder blades together and lift your gaze. That's your inhale. As you exhale, drop your chin. Let the shoulders spread apart as you press those palms forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale here, draw the shoulder blades together and then lift those arms up and over your head. Press up through the palms, stretch through the side body, and then just lean over to the right. So take those hands, walk them across the ceiling towards that right wall, and bend that right elbow so that that right hand can pull on the left and open up the left side of the body a little bit more. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Sit nice and tall, gaze forward, chin up off your chest. Good. Exhale, over to the left, bend the left elbow, open up the right side, feel that. Good. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, lean over to the right, bend the right elbow. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, over to the left, bend. Inhale, come back to center, hold it there, release your hands, take your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers there, press your palms together, then squeeze out the elbows, then roll the shoulders back, roll the upper arms back, try to hide your arms behind your body, press the knuckles down, push your chest out. Keep pulling the shoulders back, rolling the upper arms back, and then maybe take the hands away from the body, take the hands away, knuckles reaching down towards the floor, open up your chest, open up your chest, open up your chest, inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, release, arms up and over your head. And as you exhale, take your hands in prayer position, heart center. Good job. Let's make our way down onto our backs. Take your time getting there. So we get down onto our backs however we can, right? You can get down onto your backs by lowering down to cat and cow. You can lower down using your abdominal wall, your core, all the way down. Or you can do like I'm doing today. Come onto your forearms and make your way down there however you can, right? And then bend your knees, take your feet to the floor, take your feet as wide as your mat, flop your knees over to the right, both of them, and then press that left knee down. Now take the left arm and reach it back behind you, stretch to the left side, breathe into it, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, reach through those fingertips, try to touch the wall behind you, exhale. Good. Lower the left arm down. Take your knees back to center. Flop your knees over to the left. Press the right knee down towards the floor. Right arm reaches back. Reach. Stretch to the right side. Let that feel really good. Good. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Right arm comes down. Knees come back to center. Just flop your knees from right to left now. Good. And then come to stillness. Knees are pointing towards the sky. Take your right ankle, place it on top of your left thigh, your left knee, your left thigh. Flex your right foot, and then energetically move the right thigh away from the right side of the belly. So you'll feel that external rotation happening. Hold it there. Good. Now, draw the left knee in towards your body as you take your right hand, thread it through the middle of your legs, and then interlace your fingers either behind your thigh or in front of your shins, whatever you can get a hold of, right? Once you get that, keep that right foot flexed to protect your knee. Keep that thigh moving away from your belly. Close your eyes. Shoulders are relaxed and away from your ears. Good. Breathe into that stretch. Hold it there. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Just one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly release the hands. Release the left foot down to the floor. Keep your legs right where they are. Keep that right foot flexed. Keep the right thigh moving away from the right side of your belly. And now take your knees and drop them over to the left. That right foot should come onto the floor. Let that left leg relax. And then take your left hand and grab a hold of your right ankle and slide that right ankle up your thigh a little bit. Good. Now take that right arm and reach it back behind you. That's okay, just leave it. That's okay. Reach back through the right fingertips and then move the right thigh away from the right side of your belly. Feel that, breathe into it. Reach through the fingertips, inhale. Nothing too strenuous, just relax there. Right? Breathe into the body, see how that feels to you. Just opening up the right side, just moving through that hip a little bit differently. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale. Take that right arm back down by your side. Release your left hand from that ankle. Press down into the outer edge of that left foot. So feel the outer edge of that left foot on your mat. Press it down into the mat to bring your legs back to center. Good. Remove your right foot. Take your left foot to the top of the right thigh. Flex your left foot. Move the left thigh away from the left side of your belly. Feel that. And then draw that right knee in. Take your left hand, thread it through the middle of your legs. Interlace your fingers either behind your thigh or in front of your shin. And then just hug that right knee in. Take yourself to your edge. Hold it there. Breathe into that hip. Breathe into that stretch. That should feel really good. You should be feeling this on the outside of that left hip, as well as around the back, maybe a little into your glutes. A little into the hamstrings. And the thing you want to think about here is just letting that left hip go. Just let it go. Feel the difference. Feel the release. Let it go. Breathe. Maybe hug the right knee in a little bit more. Deepen the stretch. Maybe stay right where you are. Just listen to your body. Listen to your body. Just give your body what it needs. Nothing more. Don't force anything. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly release the right foot to the floor. Keep your legs right where they are. Keep the left foot flexed. Keep the left thigh moving away from your belly. And then drop your legs over to the right. That left foot should come flush to the floor. Relax the right leg. Take your right hand, grab a hold of your left ankle and pull it up. And then relax there. Feel that stretch happening within the waist, hips, the glutes, the hamstrings. And then take that left arm and deepen that stretch up the left side of the body by reaching your fingertips towards the wall behind you. Feel that. Breathe into it. Maybe breathe into that left rib cage. See how that feels. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Reach, 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 and stretch. And exhale. Just one more time. Make it a good one. Inhale, reach through your fingertips. And then as you exhale, take your left arm down by your side. Release your right hand. Press into the outer edge of that right foot to bring your legs back to center. Good. Release your left ankle from your left thigh. Take your feet nice and wide. As wide as your mat, flop your knees from right to left. It's nice and easy. Now just let them go. Let them go. Flop them to the right and flop them to the left. Just relaxing, breathing, letting that feel really good. And then let's come into a spinal twist. So hug your knees into your chest. Take your arms out to the side like airplane wings. When you're ready for your exhale and you're ready to relax the body, drop your knees over to the right as you take your gaze over your left hand. And then just hold it there. Just breathe into that twist. And just imagine the spine, the cervical spine's going in the complete opposite direction than the sacrum. Right? Just wringing out the spine. And if you have your knees tucked up high into your chest, maybe you're tapping into the internal organs, eating and digestion, just wringing out the spine and internal organs. Good. Breathe. Breathe into the body. Nice, full, deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Hug your knees in, roll yourself back onto your back, and when you're ready to relax and exhale, drop your knees over to the other side as you roll your gaze over to the right hand, and just hold it there and breathe. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Just one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly draw the knees into your chest. Roll yourself back onto your back. Take your feet to the floor. Flop your knees from right to left. Loosen everything up. Good. And then slowly walk your feet to the end of your mat, moving yourself into Shavasana. So you can do Shavasana the way we always do it, or you can take your legs up the wall, or you can take your legs up onto a chair or up onto your couch or your bed or whatever you have available, or up the wall. It's totally up to you. Flip your palms face up. Good. Draw your shoulder blades together. Eyes are closed and breath is steady. Breath is steady and nice and slow and long. And I want you to take your breath and I want you to breathe into your belly. Just your belly. So fill the belly up completely as you inhale. And as you exhale, empty out the belly. Good. Just start to relax all of the bones in your body. Let them be heavy. Relax and let go. Relax your muscles. Relax your flesh and relax your skin. Relax and let go. Relax and let go. Relax your scalp. Relax your skull and relax your brain. Relax and let go. Relax and let go. Relax your forehead and the space between your eyebrows. Relax and let go. Relax your eyes. Allow your eyes to melt inside of your head. Let them go. Relax and let go. Relax your cheekbones and relax your jaw. Separate your bottom teeth from your top teeth. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax all of the facial muscles. Relax and let go. Relax your neck and your throat. And relax your shoulders. Relax and let go. Relax and let go. Relax your arms. Relax your hands and relax your fingers. Relax and let go. Relax your chest and your rib cage. Relax your waist and your hips. Relax and let go. Relax and let go. Relax your thighs and your knees. Relax your calves and your ankles. Relax and let go. Relax and let go. Relax your feet and relax your toes. Relax and let go. Relax the entire body. Relax and let go. Relax and let go. Let's begin to bring our awareness back into this room, into this moment. Start by wiggling your fingers and your toes. And then on your next inhale, reach your arms up over your head, reach your fingertips towards the wall behind you, reach your toes towards the wall in front of you, and give yourself a full body stretch. Nice big stretch, like as if you're waking up for the first time. As you exhale, hug your knees into your chest and roll yourself over onto your right side in fetal position. One of my favorite postures. The first posture your body has ever been in, fetal position. Right? And then when you're ready, press your left palm into your mat and bring yourself up into a seated position. Right back where we started from. And grow nice and tall in the spine. Eyes are closed, hands in prayer position at your heart center. And let's join our voices for one single chant of Om to close the class. Okay, remember that chanting the sound of Om is a way for you to raise your own personal vibration. So try to feel that vibration as it flows through your body. Start with a nice deep inhale. Prayer at your third eye. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings live truly free and happy. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you all for coming out today and practicing yoga with me. I hope you all have a beautiful day with much love and gratitude. Namaste.